Hi everyone, so welcome to your weekly reading. Let's find out what you need to hear for this week. So, got some cards from a different deck in there. So let's see what it is we need to hear. Now, just bear in mind time is fluid, so don't worry about time frames. But yeah, we're going to try and see what messages we need to hear for this week, just generally, career, and love. So, the theme for this week, Seven of Swords. So this is going to be a week where we are surprised. Perhaps this is a week where plans don't go to plan, but that's okay. Because the Seven of Swords is not a card to fear, but it does have some negative connotations. So maybe you're looking at this and thinking, oh no, what is this week going to hold? But actually, I just feel this is going to be a week where lots of unexpected things happen for us, and maybe we shouldn't be planning too much because there's going to be surprises this week with that Seven of Swords. You know, these tents in the background are indicating that you're leaving a temporary situation. So maybe there's been a temporary difficulty here, which actually this week you are able to escape from. So this could be a very good week if you've been in that situation. So we have the Knight of Cups. So when we're talking love and relationships, this is good. This indicates that there is going to be romance entering almost unexpectedly. So one of these surprises could very well be a person who really does just appear out of nowhere. The Knight of Cups, very romantic, very nurturing, very kind. In this deck, I always just feel like this is someone who wants to have an emotional conversation with us. So perhaps there's someone who this week is saying, I really want to talk to you about some things. I really want to clear some things up here and just have some kind of clarity on the situation. So with this Knight of Cups, if you've been facing difficulty within a relationship, then this could be a good week to speak about those issues. And if you are entirely single, like no no relationship at present, then that could change very, very soon, because the Knight of Cups is your admirer. This is someone who does want to make you an offer, who would like to show you their sensitive side. So I have a strong feeling that there's going to be some surprises in love and relationships this week, but also over the next couple of weeks, because it really does seem that lots of changes are starting to unfold in relationships where wrong people are leaving your lives, right people are entering your lives, and relationships which have a good foundation are moving to that next level. So this week, Spirit, what can we expect? We have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's as if all that healing you've done, you finally get to see this new beginning. This could also be an offer from someone who you are currently separated from, so bear that in mind. But you may very well be in some kind of separation or no contact situation, or maybe there's just been a distance. It could be that there's just been a distance within a relationship, and the Spirit is saying, look, that Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be a fresh start here. So if you have been facing some kind of pain, or just I don't know, just difficulty within a romantic relationship, then Knight of Cups, this person could make a reappearance by surprise. And with that Ace of Pentacles, they are going to want a fresh start here. So there is a very exciting new beginning taking place in love and relationships. Whether this is with someone new or someone who you are already connected with, that will depend on whether the work has been done. I really do feel like if you've done the work yourselves, then this could be a reconciliation. But if this isn't the right person for you, then there is someone who is more aligned with you who is coming into your life. This week, that Ace of Pentacles, I just see so much growth, so many new beginnings, and it's almost like there's going to be so much here for you to choose from. I really do feel a very big choice this week. Two of Cups. We can't really escape the love messages this week, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a week where we focus on relationships, where there is this kind of balancing out within a partnership. Who knows, maybe a new person coming into your life, or maybe the strengthening of a current relationship. But this Two of Cups is telling you that a deep commitment is going to be made in your love life, and you can expect that harmony and balance very soon. So this week, it's as if someone here would like to make some kind of promise or commitment, um, or you're starting something new which is going to go long term. So it could be that this is a new relationship which really does last, and spirit's saying, this is going to be the week where that spark, where that growth starts to happen. Now the Seven of Swords is interesting because that being the overall theme, it's as if you're leaving behind a difficulty and you're choosing what to move forwards with, and what you are moving forwards with is giving you the chance to balance out this relationship. If I keep looking up, it's because Theo's asleep in the car, so I'm just checking he's still asleep. So let's see. What's the surprise? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe like a surprise offer. I feel like someone could show their loyalty to you in a surprising way this week. Like maybe someone who you didn't expect it from. Because I'm getting prove yourself, and when I get little phrases, I know that there's a reason why. So prove yourself. It's as if people are trying to step up and prove that they are loyal to you. So this is very interesting because I do feel this is from someone who you don't expect it from. Someone who you didn't even realize was loyal. Maybe like a friend defends you, or someone just defends you who you weren't anticipating this from. Now this Queen of Pentacles, it is a card of abundance, security, and comfort. So this week, when it comes to just you generally, we have the flowers here that she's holding, representing that romance which is coming her way. So yeah, there's definitely going to be romance in your life this week. Expect the unexpected, be open to those surprises, because I do feel that this isn't something that you anticipate. And I also see here that someone is proving their loyalty to you, someone who it just surprises you. Now with that Queen of Pentacles, when we're talking about work this week, it seems like you've got your ideas, you know what it is that you want to work on. Maybe this week you are being very motivated and driven. It feels like you are really trying to work hard this week because you know what your goals are. Maybe you're a little bit tired of like falling short, because I can see someone here keep trying to grab something but it's just out of reach by a little bit. So this is a week where you're really focused on not falling short, and you're trying so hard to hit that target. So it could be that this week you are very focused on work, and that is going to give you the opportunity to achieve something which you've had in mind for a while. So let's have a quick look into that. Let's have a quick look into work this week. Six of Swords. So you may be traveling for work, but the Six of Swords does represent that movement, that change, the journey here. So yeah, either you are traveling for work or something in work is moving forwards. I do feel like things have been a little bit difficult here, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like there's been a little bit of uncertainty, or you've been navigating some kind of uncharted territory, something which you just did not expect. 1 second, let me get the baby because he's awake. Hi, okay, change of scenery, but we're going to carry on with the weekly reading. So, yeah, it feels like with work you're going through some kind of uncharted territory, but you're starting to move forward. You're starting to find your flow again. For a lot of you, you've been having difficulty with that, having difficulty to get in the flow with work, or choosing what it is that you need to work on next. For some of you, it's like you didn't know what goal to focus on, and that can be really confusing when we've got lots of ideas and don't know necessarily how to get there. So the good news is that work definitely seems to be settling down. I really do feel like you are moving forward, you're making progress, you really are achieving some new levels of success here. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. So the good news is that you're getting your love for work back. So what you do that maybe you have been like feeling disconnected from or struggling with, it really does seem here like you are starting to feel passionate and excited again. You're starting to feel more emotionally fulfilled with work. So where there's been this kind of disconnect, not just with work but generally, I feel like you've been feeling a bit disconnected, you're definitely experiencing that change. You're starting to get your flow back. You're starting to feel, you know, like there's new beginnings here. There's fresh starts, exciting new energy. And little Luna's just come to say hello to everyone. Currently being poked in my head by a giant leaf. So yeah, we definitely have these new beginnings with work. And like I said, just generally, you're going to feel much more satisfied. So if you have been feeling a little bit of a dip in passion lately, that's okay. You know, this week you're definitely able to get through that and start to, you know, experience kind of like the flow of your emotions much better. It's as if you're going to be feeling much clearer yourself, and because you feel clearer, everything around you starts to get a little bit clearer too. So this week, Spirit, what advice do you have this week? The Hanged Man. Try to change your perspective. It seems as if we've all been experiencing a little bit of a negative perspective lately, and when we do see things through that viewpoint, it's easy to make everything seem worse or seem more difficult, or we're just not seeing things clearly. And Spirit's saying, look, with this Hanged Man, take a moment to readjust your mindset, take a moment to see things differently, because you'll definitely feel better for it. Now we've got little Esty saying hello as well. Don't be grumpy, loons. So yeah, try to readjust your mindset, because taking that time to work on your mental state is going to help every area of your life. I don't make enough time for you know, my well-being, so to speak, you know. And I think this week we're all being reminded we need to start investing in ourselves more. We need to work out our mindset. We need to make sure that we are giving ourselves that time to heal and to calm our minds, because when we do that, everything definitely gets a lot more positive. Everything, you know, starts to clear up here. So let us get an energy oracle card for this week, and then I'm going to go into the extended, and we're going to see what other messages we have with the tarot. But let us get an energy oracle for this week. So what is it, Spirit, that we need to hear this week? What is it we need to hear for this week ahead? It's this one. Caring Connections, number 14. So the Caring Connections card is an interesting card, actually. I'm going to read it from the guidebook. Friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice for opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. So we've had lots of messages around love and relationship in this reading. And this week, clearly, we're going to have, you know, a lot of changes within those important connections, and maybe new connections as well. So I'm going to go into the extended. We're going to carry on looking with the tarot and find out more about what we need to hear this week. I have a feeling we're going to be, you know, focusing on connections again, but we'll just see what comes through. So if you're resonating with this so far, do join me for the extended on my Patreon site, sacredspace.co.uk, and we will see what messages we need to hear for this week ahead.